Hey guys, what's up? I'm very excited about today's video because we're about to give you something absolutely different. Firstly, the focus of today's video is how to start a profitable e-commerce slash online importation business. Trust me guys, this niche is a very hot niche and has produced so many legitimate millionaires that I know of right here in Nigeria. Fortunately for you, I've gone ahead to invite one of the very few top digital marketers right here in Nigeria that understands the e-commerce business model more than my humble self to give you first and information that is going to turn your life around and help you get into the e-commerce business and start generating so much profit for yourself. Without any further ado, Shem, please come and tell my audience what they done now.
Yeah,
Yeah, good
thank
to
you for
have
having
you.
me here.
Yeah, it's okay, bro.
Yeah, good day everybody, and I want to welcome you to this exciting training. And today I'm going to show you something different about e-commerce business. This is something only 1% of e-commerce sellers in Nigeria know about.
Yeah.
And today I want you to really pay attention to this because I'm going to show you everything you need to start making millions of naira selling e-commerce products right here in Nigeria without any issues. Now, before we get started, maybe you normally have issues with your Facebook account, Facebook ban your account, or Facebook don't even allow you to sell what I call the millionaire maker products, such as the health products, the beauty products, the sex enhancement products. Just stay tuned and make sure you watch this video to the end because I'm about to demystify how you can legally sell all these products on the internet and sell thousands of units of this product and make good income every single month. So let's get started. Hello guys, welcome to this wonderful tutorial. And in this video today, I'm going to show you something new and different that you've never heard about when it comes to e-commerce business. And now if you're thinking this is just another e-commerce training, man, you are wrong, because this is something new, like something I just discovered some months ago, and I've been using it to crush e-commerce seriously right here in Nigeria. And that's the exact system I'm about to give to you, which I called e-com domination. Now, this is the exact system I used to sell what I called millionaire maker products using high traffic sources without any restriction or banning, and also 10x my sales. These high traffic sources are 5 times bigger than Facebook and Google. And that is what should excite you right now. If you have been trying to advertise your products on Facebook, maybe you just discover a very hot product, and the next minute you created a funnel, you decide to advertise it on Facebook, and all of a sudden your account got banned, or Facebook started disapproving the ads. I know it's frustrating. I've been there, I've experienced this, and that's why I was able to come across this solution I'm about to reveal to you today. So I want you to stay tuned and watch this video to the end because I'm going to reveal every single thing you need to know about this system. Now, what does it entail and what does this system involve? It's just a 5-step system. And as you can see, the first one is to choose a millionaire maker product. Now, what is a millionaire maker product? I'm sure you've been advertising on Facebook or you've heard about Facebook adverts. Now, most of these millionaire maker products, Facebook don't allow us to advertise it. And these are the products that can make you millions of naira. Now, let me give you an example. The first one is the health products. Now, there are 3 major niches, or let me say 3 major markets that are evergreen, that will continue to make you money, even 50 years to come. And health is one of them. And health is a very profitable market because it contains people that are desperate for solution. Imagine someone that have HIV/AIDS now and you have the solution to it. Even if the person have just 1 million in his account, and the solution to his problem will cost him that 1 million, trust me, he's going to pay for that solution. That is one thing about health markets. These are people that are desperate for a solution. And these are the kind of products Facebook doesn't want you to advertise on their platform. That's number 1. Number 2, sex products. Sex products is one of the best-selling products in the world now. And you've noticed, I don't know if you've tried to run advert to that kind of product before, Facebook will always ban your ads. And these are products that people really want to buy. These are products that people are dying to buy. People want to last longer in bed. People want to increase their libido and a lot of things like that. Now, why is this market so profitable? I'm going to tell you now. Now, it's hard for people to just walk into a store or talk to people that, okay, I can't last longer in bed. Or maybe I'm a 1-minute node woman, because this has to do with their self-esteem. But it's easier for people like this to go online and order for products that can solve this problem. Why? Because they are anonymous. You don't know them. They don't know you. So this is why this kind of products we always sell online. But these are the kind of products Facebook don't want you to sell. Now, those are just few of what I called millionaire maker products. And I'm very sure from my example, you know the products that falls into this category. So now we have to choose a millionaire maker product. I'm still going to show you the practical step on how to go about this. Now, the next thing is to create a secret page that builds trust and makes selling easier. Now, I'm sure you might have heard about a website. A lot of people sell their e-com products using an e-commerce store. Of course, that is outdated and as far back as 2014-15. Now we use e-com funnels to sell our products. Now, not just using funnels to sell your products, there's a missing link between advertising your products and also directing customers to your e-com pages. And that missing link is the secret page I'm about to show you. This secret page is awesome, like it's powerful, like it's built the trust. It's built the trust, like the customer trusts your products even before you start selling to them. So it makes selling very, very easy to these people. Like they want to buy the product before you even tell them what you're selling. How awesome is that? So I'm going to show you how to create this secret page. Trust me, it's something you've never heard of before. Now, the next thing, which is the third step, is where you now set up your e-com funnel. Now, this e-com funnel is actually where you sell your millionaire maker products. This is actually where you set up the sales page of the product you're trying to sell. And once you're done with that, the next thing, which is also a secret element to this e-com domination strategy, is what I call the unlimited traffic. This traffic system I'm about to show you is 5 times bigger than Facebook and Google. And I'm going to prove this to you. And this kind of traffic source doesn't have any restriction at all. There's no banning. You can advertise adult products, you can advertise sex products, you can advertise health and beauty products. They allow it without banning you. And why Facebook is charging you per click to advertise? They charge you for people to view your website. So how awesome is that? This is a very huge traffic, and I always recommend that when you're trying to implement this type of traffic, you must have a good web hosting, a good server, because you're going to receive huge and tons of traffic to your website within a short period of time. Why the last step is what I call rinse and repeat. Because in order to keep the money flowing into your accounts, in order to keep making that money every single month, you have to keep repeating the same system over and over again. So now, join me as I show you the practical step in how to implement this 5-system strategy that you can use to dominate your e-commerce business, sell tons of products, and without getting banned or getting restricted by Facebook or Google, and avoiding the copycats. So now, let's get started. So now, this is called e-com domination system, like I explained earlier on, and there are just 5 steps to this system. And the first one is choose a millionaire maker product. Now, how do you choose a millionaire maker product, which is the step 1? You have to pay attention to this module very well, because it's what will determine the success of your business. And that's why I need you to pay attention here. So now let's get started. Now, all products are not created equal. Some will make you millions, some will barely even make you money, while some will make you go broke. So you have to know that. And the more a product is in demand, the easier it is to sell. The less competition, the quicker you can make profits. And beyond that is just mathematics. So you have to get it straight. Not all products will make you money. And that's why when you are kickstarting your e-commerce business, you have to choose a millionaire maker products, which I'm going to show you how to do just that. Because if you choose the wrong product with the right system, it won't work. You end up being broke or struggling with your e-commerce business. So you have to choose a very good product that is going to sell, that have high demand and there's less competition, which will help you to make a lot of profits from the product. If you're selling a product that is already saturated, there's no way you're going to profit from it, because that is always the case when you see people advertising a product on Facebook, for example. You start seeing comments under it. Oh, I saw this product for 1K on Jumia. Oh, I saw this product for 2,000 naira on Konga. And at the end of the day, you're losing customers, because those people viewing your ads will also see these comments and they'll ask them, okay, where can I get it? Then you start sending your customers to Jumia and Konga. I'm sure you don't want this to happen to you, and that's why you have to choose a very unique product that is less competitive. So now, what's involved? Why we choose certain millionaire maker products, and what are millionaire maker products? What type of profits you should go for, and where to get this product to sell. Now I've explained why you should choose millionaire maker product, because these are the kind of products that sells easily and going to make you lots of money, and I gave you examples as well. So now, what type of profit should you go for? Anything below 10,000 naira profits per unit, it's a no for me. Because when you look at the e-commerce business in Nigeria, you have to factor in the payment on delivery costs, because your customers are not paying upfront. They pay when they receive the goods, and which means you also get returns. Most of the time you get like 30 to 40% return rates. So you have to factor in the cost of shipping us these goods, because either there's a return or the customer accepts the product, you're going to pay for the shipments. So that's why I don't sell product that is below 10,000, like this 10,000 naira profits, which means product from 15,000, 20,000, 30,000 and above. So now, where do you get all these products to sell? There are various places to get this kind of product to sell. And one of the major websites where I import products is aliexpress.com and 1688, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Now, this is aliexpress.com, as you can see, and this is like one of the best portal for many importers in Nigeria. AliExpress is a website I've been using since 2010 to import my products down to Nigeria. But nowadays, you don't even have to go directly to AliExpress to buy products. Why? Because most of the products being sold on AliExpress are targeting international customers. That is, this site is built to sell to foreigners, to people like us in Nigeria and other countries. And you know what that means? The price on this site are exorbitant, like they are high. So I also use a backdoor to get these products 5 times cheaper than what they sell on AliExpress. I make use of agents to buy my products. And also, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how to get access to this private agent that imports my products for me at 5 times cheaper rates compared to what you see on AliExpress. But what I do most time with AliExpress is that I go there to research products that I want to import. So let's say now this is AliExpress and I'm in the health sector. You can come to beauty and health, as you can see. If you click on it, and just move your mouse, yeah, it's going to show, you can see beauty, health. See, these are the subcategories of the products you can import. So skincare is a very hot niche. This is sex product, like I said earlier on. So I can click on skincare to start with. Now once I click on skincare, you see the products here. Now how do I search for hot products that are really selling? Now by clicking on skincare, you see products that are being sold currently on this website. You can see this. These products are sold 2,644 units of this particular product, and it's a very good product because it's for anti-aging, and a lot of ladies don't want to grow old. And in fact, product that has to do with skincare sells a lot. That's why you see someone like Bobrisky making a killing in this niche as well, and a lot of women out there selling health and beauty products because there's a lot of money in this niche. Now, this is a product I recently imported and sold over 200 units within 30 days. And as you can see, and I was selling for 10,000 naira per piece. You can see the price here. And the thing is that I even get it at a lower rate compared to what you're seeing on AliExpress. So now, how do you get products? First thing, you can go to maybe newest to see the latest products they have and see if it fits with Nigerian audience. As you can see, this is the same massager here. You can see it here. So it's a new product, and I can see few smart Nigerians already selling the product. So now you can check the newest product in AliExpress, and that way you can see the product that are really hot and you can import. Then another thing you can check is look for the orders. If you click on orders, it will show you the product that have the highest orders so far. And by clicking on the product that have the highest orders, it shows people are buying this product. And like a code I used to say, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So now these are products that are already selling. So just pick one of them and sell it as well. Now I see a lot of smart Nigerians already selling this product, this white rice. If you go on your Facebook timeline now, you're going to see an advert for this product, and it's being sold for 10,000 naira, and you can see the price here. Now imagine getting it from my private agent for 5 times lower than what you're seeing on your screen right now. So this is how to research hot products in minutes. So now once you have that and you know the type of profit you should go for, like I told you, 10,000 naira profit, it's a good deal. Then I've showed you where to get the product as well. So now, there is one thing. I have a customer that I've been struggling for months with this e-commerce business. And after revealing this exact strategy I'm showing you right now, he was able to sell 500 pieces of this particular product. And he didn't even make profits. Why? Because it was selling a product that is already saturated and nobody is ready to pay for that kind of product. These products are already saturated and bastardized on Jumia and Konga because they only have what we call price war. You're selling for 2,000, you see the next person selling for 8,000, the next person selling for 500. So I think it was selling products, but it wasn't making profits. And that's why I told you that you have to consider your profit at the beginning before you even start selling the product. So now, what are the criteria of choosing a millionaire maker product? The first one is that the product must be high in demand, like I just showed you on AliExpress now. The product must solve an embarrassing problem, because anything that embarrasses people, they will always want to find solutions to it. They'll be desperate to find solutions to it. Like someone that has saggy boobs now, she will have low self-esteem. She won't even want to undress herself in front of her boyfriend or her husband. So people like this will be willing to pay for a solution. People that have flat ass and they want to have big ass. These are the kind of people that they will buy this product because they need it. Or people that have small boobs, or people that are too fat, they want to lose weight. These are embarrassing problems that people want to solve. So another criteria is products that gives pleasure. Like vibrators now, if you go to AliExpress, those are one of the highest sold products on AliExpress. A lot of ladies want to satisfy themselves because most times ladies deceive men a lot. Even when you're having sex with them, they tell you, oh, you're satisfying and all that, but you didn't even satisfy anything. So they find a way to satisfy themselves instead of trying to cheat around and all that. And they buy all these dildos, vibrators, and the likes. So a product that gives pleasure, people will always want to buy it. And the beauty of it is that they are buying these things online. You don't know them. They can use a fake name to order these products. You don't see them physically, which makes them comfortable buying these products online. And they don't mind paying extra just to get it online without you knowing them and all. Now, Here is what happens when you sell millionaire maker products. Here is an example of a customer that I gave this exact system, and you can see his testimony on the screen. Say, okay, Ogashion, good evening, you're truly wonderful, blah, blah, blah. I've started receiving orders from people. I received up to 10 orders for these products. And a woman called me that she wants to be a wholesaler of the products. So you can see, these are the kind of things that happen to you when you start selling millionaire maker products. People will come to you that they want to resell. I've done this over and over again, that I'll import products and within 1 week, I'm out of stock. Why? Because I didn't even sell everything directly. Some people came to meet me and told me they want to be a reseller to this product. So this is why it's very, very important to sell millionaire maker products. And like I showed you the criteria, it must be high in demand, embarrassing, and it must give pleasure. So now, I've showed you how to choose a millionaire maker product. That step is complete. Now I'm going to move to the next step, which is create a secret page that builds trust and makes selling easier. By now, I'm sure you know how to choose a millionaire maker product. So let's move to the next thing. Now, what I just showed to you now, I'm sure it makes sense to you, right? You know that if you want to make money in e-commerce, you must have the right products. If you don't have the right products, there's no way you're going to make money from this thing. And not just any products, you sell products that have tendency of making you millions. And that's why I call them millionaire maker products. So now let's move to step 2. And I'm going to show you how to create a secret page that builds trust and makes selling easier. I'm very sure you are hearing this for the first time. And that secret page is called advertorial. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what is advertorial? Now, a lot of people, when you want to sell products, is either you just build an e-commerce website, though that's an outdated strategy, or you just build a funnel and just send traffic directly to your sales page where you're selling your e-com product. Fine, it used to work, but nowadays, if it's hard to sell directly using sales page. So, and that's why we make use of what we call advertorials. So what is an advertorial? Advertorial is coined from 2 words, which is advert and editorial. So it's a form of advert that you write in an editorial format. So now, this is very important. The number 1 reason why you're not getting enough sales, aside traffic, is trust and fear. Now, I've seen a lot of people complain, oh, I'm not getting sales for my business. Oh, people, I'm spending so much money on traffic and the conversion is just so low. Why do you think people are not buying? It boils down to 2 things, which is trust and fear. Now, the first thing is that you're selling online. You're anonymous. They don't know you. So it's very, very hard for people to trust you with their money. They keep wondering, oh, what if I pay this person and I don't get the products? How am I so sure that what I want to buy is original and is not fake? How am I so sure that this product I'm going to buy is going to work as is stated on this website? These are the issues your customers have. And you have to be able to solve this problem before they can buy your products. So getting sales depends on how fast customer trusts your brand or your products. If a customer doesn't trust what you're selling, then obviously you're not going to close that sale. So how do you do all these things? Now, this is what is involved. When we use advertorials to get customers excited, trust, and want our product before even showing them the order page. So now, before you send your customers directly to your sales page, we make use of what we call advertorials or story page to get customers excited, like they want to get this product right away, but you're not really selling to them, but they just want to have the product due to what they are going through at the moment, due to what they are reading at that point in time. So now, what is involved is that you have to know how to write a compelling advertorials and why you need this to sell more than your competitors. Now, most of your competitors are still using the normal advert to sales page advert to e-commerce store. And now when you introduce advertorials to your own marketing system, you'll be one of the first few people using the system, and you're going to make a lot of sales from your e-commerce business. So that is why you need to start using advertorial. So the next thing is how to create advertorial. Now, how do you create an advertorial? It's very simple and straightforward. Now, have you ever come across an advert, not really an advert online, or maybe you click on a link or maybe a pop-up and the first thing you see is, oh, I lost so kg in 24 days. And the person started sharing his story with you, telling you our struggles, and at the end of the day, the products he or she used to achieve their results. Now, if you have ever come across something like that, I mean, the person is not even selling anything to you, just like an editorial page advert. And that's why we call it advertorial, because it's an advert, but it's in an editorial format. That is what is called an advertorial. So it usually have a struggle headline. So it has a struggle headline, it has a struggle story, the solution, and the call to action. So I'm going to show you an example of what an advertorial is. Now, this is an example of an advertorial, like what we call an advertorial. Like, it grabs attention, it commands attention because of the elements present on this page. So it makes selling so easy. It's just like someone making a recommendation. And that's why they say the most powerful marketing in the world is word of mouth. Because between listening to a stranger and listening to your best friend that, okay, buy this product, who would you choose? Of course, you're listening to your best friend. And that's exactly what advertorial does. It's like recommending a product to you. So it's not being salesy. It's not trying to go hard on you that buy this product, buy this product. And the way this site is being structured, it commands authority. As you can see, the logo is there, Women's Health Now. And you can see as seen on 7, BBC, BB, and Good Food. Now, this is a foreign advertorial. And that's why it's relying on high-profile websites and organizations that when you see their logo, it commands respect and authority. And that's why it's positioned under the title. And you can see the title here, today's diet tip, 1 trick to lose your belly in a month. As seen on blah, 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 blah. Then the person will start narrating his or her story. As you can see, how she was fat before and now she's slim. And the steps she took to lose weight in 4 weeks. You can see step 1, first get so product. So it's just like she's recommending the product. She's not really selling. Because when you're trying to sell to people directly, people know you're trying to sell to them. And nobody likes being sold. So when you're using a story or advertorial, it makes it easier for them to see what you're trying to do, as you can see. So now, everything on this page has this element here: a struggle headline, the struggle story, the solution, and the call to action. As you can see, the story is what we have above. Yeah, these are the stories, which also involve the struggle. And then we have the call to action. And this is where the call to action starts from. Can you see how to go about it? Take 1 Garcinia HCPA pill per day in the morning and take 1 of these at night. So the person is not even telling you that, okay, go here and buy it. She's assuming that, okay, you already have this product, so you have to take this. And by assuming that people already, they are in possession of certain things, it works like magic. It makes them want to buy that product and use it as well. So this is how to structure your advertorial. So now, how do you set up your advertorial? Now, there are certain things you have to put in place to have that kind of page. You need a domain name and a hosting. And of course, if you're doing business online, you know you need all these things. You need to have your own domain name and you need an hosting space. Domain name is the name of your website, and the hosting space is where you actually host your website files. So Example of where you can get domain name and hosting is namecheap.com. So if you've never heard about this site before, name of the site is namecheap.com. If you go over to namecheap.com, you can register a domain name and get an hosting space. The hosting space is very, very cheap. With less than, let's say, $4 per month, you can get your own hosting space. It's still loading. Okay, so like I said, you can see you can even get for like $2 per month to get your website up there, and then you get a domain name with it. So with less than 15,000 naira, you can get your website ready for 1 year. So now, once you have a domain name and hosting space, the next thing is you need to install WordPress. Now, WordPress it used to be a blog CMS, content management system. But nowadays, WordPress is so sophisticated that you can even use it to build websites. In fact, almost 60% of world websites are built on WordPress now. So it's that powerful. So you need WordPress on your website. And why are we using WordPress? We are using WordPress because you need a page builder to actually work with WordPress. So I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about right now. So I'm trying to log into my WordPress backend. As you can see, this is how the WordPress backend looks like. And this is the name of my website, nigeriaelderlife.com. So now I need WordPress on my site, which I've already installed on my site. If you want to know how to install WordPress on your website, just go to Google and search for how to install WordPress on my site. You see tons of video tutorials on how to do that. So I'm not going to bore you with that. So now once we have that on our website, the next thing is to install a page builder. And one of the easiest page builder I use for my e-com campaigns, e-com funnels, is called Instant Builder. As you can see it here, it's called Instant Builder. It's one of the easiest page builders that you can use to create your e-com funnel within minutes. Now, this software costs a lot online. If you go to their website, it costs a fortune to buy it, but you're going to get it free at the end of this video. I think it costs like maybe $70-something or $90-something. I don't know. But at the end of this video, you'll get it for free. It's a very powerful software for building e-commerce funnels. Trying to see where the price is. Okay, yeah, good. You can see we have the $77, the $197, and the $97. But ensure you watch this video to the end and see how you can get it for free, like I said. So now, once we have Instant Builder, this is actually how our e-commerce funnel looks like. I want to show you one. Okay, now this is an example of my advertorial page. You can see I talk about the struggle on how to lose weight, blah blah blah, and all that. Okay, this page. Sorry. Okay, good. This thing is opening. Okay. So as you can see, this is an example of an advertorial page. You can see the logo is there, which is my logo, and then you can see the struggle headline is there. Shocking news: how my struggle to lose weight led to a new weight loss discovery that doesn't require dieting, exercise, drugs, slim teas, or surgery. True life story of a Lagos working class lady. This you're looking right now, this advertorial was used to sell over 4,000 units of my weight loss products, and that product is being sold for like 21,000 per one. So if you calculate that, you know how much that is. So now your advertorial can be simple and be so complex at the same time. Depends on how you want it. So this is one, and if you click on the edit page, you see how to use this page builder to edit
my funnel, you can see if I click on Launch Insta Builder 2.0, I'll be able to edit that page. So it's so easy. So this is how the interface for Insta Builder looks like. It's so easy to design your funnels with it. It's a drag and drop page builder. That is, anything you want, any element you want on your website, you just drag it and drop it here. So this software also has its own tutorial, and that's why I won't be going through that to explain to you how to use this. So, but it's very simple and straightforward. So that will take us to the next thing, which is designing the page, which is what I just explained earlier on to you now. Like, you need Instant Builder to design and create your e-com funnel, and either you want to design your advertorials as well, you use Instant Builder as well to do that. So once we have an advertorial page, the next thing we want to work on is how to create our how to create our e-com funnels. Now let me show you the power of advertorial. After implementing this secret page on our e-com business, here's the results we got in just 2 weeks. In 2 weeks of implementing advertorial on our e-com business, we got over 760 orders in 2 weeks. As you can see, these are the forms on our different products that we're selling. You can see when you add this up, it gives you 760 plus orders. Imagine how this is going to transform your e-commerce business when you implement advertorial and not just directing traffic to your sales page or to your e-com store. This is a powerful element, and it's going to make a lot of changes in your e-commerce business. So now, I've shown you how to choose a millionaire maker product. I've shown you how to create a secret page that builds trust and makes selling easier. The next thing I'm going to move to is how to set up your product funnel or your e-com funnel, whichever one. So now, let's get started. Now, the importance of this part is that selling products via funnel is 10 times profitable than selling using a traditional website or e-commerce website. I've said this more than 10 times in this video, and this is to show to you the importance of selling via funnel than traditional websites. Funnel is just the best thing because that way the attention is not divided. They have only one goal on that website. It's either you're buying the product or you're leaving. But when you have a traditional website, there will be so much products on that website and they get confused at the end of the day. And once you get your customer confused, that's the end. No purchase is going to happen. So funnel is the best way to get people to buy your products. Now, with e-commerce funnel, you lead your customer down the sales funnel where sales is made. Like from the adverts to the advertorial, from the advertorial to the sales page, from the sales page to the order page. So it's like you're guiding them. So it's easier for them to take those baby steps, one step at a time, than just putting everything on the website and make them make the decision on their own or guide themselves. It doesn't work that way. So these are the importance of using e-com funnels. And like I said earlier on, you get undivided attention of your customer using funnels, which means they get to take action. So now that we know the importance of funnels, now what is involved in creating an e-commerce funnel? The first step is you need to create and design your sales funnel using page builders. I already showed you an example of the page builder I use, which is Instant Builder. There are lots of them. We have Thrive Cards. We have lots of them. We have ClickFunnels, which is like one of the most expensive. So, but what you can do with ClickFunnels, you can also do with Instant Builder. So I advise you stick to that. And like I said, at the end of this video, you're going to have access to that. Now, once you're done doing that, the next thing is to integrate all the key elements to turn visitors to buying customers. Now, how do you set up your sales page or your sales funnel? You have to install WordPress on your website because the page builder we are using works with WordPress, and you can use any page builder that you like. We have Elementor, we have Thrive Architect, we have Instant Builder, we have ClickFunnels, we have eGlow, we have a lot of them. But the one that I work with the best is Instant Builder because it's so easy to set up. So now, Once you install your page builder, the next thing is to create the advertorial page. I showed you how to do that earlier on. Then you create a sales page. How do you do that? It's very simple. Let's say I want to go back to this is my dashboard here. I want to create a new page. All I have to do is just to come to new page. Remember, I clicked on Instant Builder. Then I click on new page. Once you click on new page, it brings you to this. It brings out this pop-up. Now, this pop-up will show you tons of templates. That's one of the reasons why I like Instant Builder. Same thing with the other page builder I mentioned. They comes with templates, so you don't have to build from scratch. You just have to pick a template and work with it. So now, even if you come to template type, you can select the type of template you want. You can see sales page, quiz pages, and the likes. So I'll just scroll down and select any template that I want. Can you see they have tons of templates? So at the end of the day, I'll just select sales pages, then pick any of the template that I want to use. I can decide to use this. You can just click on choose or preview. You want to preview it, so I'll just select this. And once you select it, you see the template is there. You can now start working on it. And like I said, it's very, very easy to use. This logo, you can replace it with your own logo. If you click on it and you click on this configuration, it will pop out this box. You can select the image you want to upload. Let's say I want to upload an image. Click on upload image. Then I'll select my logo. This is my logo, and I click on use image. Can you see? It's there already. You can zoom whichever way you want to do it, you're done. So it's so easy to use. If I want to change my headline, I can change it to anything. This is just an assumption. So assuming this is my headline, you have your headline, you can start creating your sales pages depending on the elements you're following. So now, I've shown you how to choose a millionaire makeup product. I've shown you how to create a page that builds trust and makes selling easier. I've shown you how to set up your product funnel. The next thing is how to activate this traffic I've been talking about. And trust me, this is not Facebook and this is not Google. Now, what's the importance of this module? We all know that Facebook is getting annoying these days. Either you want to admit it or not. Facebook is one of the biggest traffic source, no doubt about that. In fact, they have the best targeting ever. No other platform have that kind of targeting. But then they are getting annoying. And they keep disapproving ads. They keep banning accounts for no tangible reason. Like, they just ban your account for no reason. And when you ask them, they tell you they can't tell you any reason. And their decision is final. And if you're lucky enough, they can reopen their accounts. That is if they just flag their account and they didn't ban it. So, and another thing is that Facebook and Google doesn't even allow you to advertise product that can easily make you millions. Come to think of it, product that falls into health and beauty category, sex products, pleasure products, and likes. Facebook doesn't want you to advertise that kind of product. So what does that mean? It means they don't want you to make money easily from those kind of products. And that is why this module is very, very important, because this is your best bet solution to these problems. And nowadays, Facebook and Google ads seem so complicated for some people. You have to set up a lot of things and do targeting, create adverts, write the text, add pixel, do all sorts of things. It seems so complicated for a lot of people. But this traffic method I'm about to show you is so simple and straightforward. So now, what's involved with this traffic? Now, this unlimited traffic is called PPV. if you're hearing that for the first time, it's called pay-per-view. So I'm going to tell you what unlimited traffic is and how to get started with just $10. Yes, $10. And also you need a good converting sales funnel to turn your visitors to buyers. And the last thing is also you need an account with the traffic source, of course, because if you want to advertise to them, you have to be a customer, you have to be a user on their platform. So now, what is PPV? Now, I'm sure the name rings a bell, and if you're hearing it for the very first time, PPV means pay per view, and it's a form of advertising that charges advertiser each time their landing page gets a view. Now I'm going to explain that again. Now Facebook and Google operate on what we call pay-per-click. That is, whenever a customer clicks or a visitor click on your adverts, you get charged for that. That is the basic of Facebook and Google ads. Now they have advanced, they purchase ads, registration ads, blah 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 and the likes, but their basic form of adverts is pay-per-click. Now, between someone charging you for pay-per-click, that is anytime someone click on your advert, and someone charging you anytime someone view your adverts, which one do you think is the best? I'll leave you to make that decision yourself. So an example of a PPV website is what I call popcash.net. Now, in fact, this is just one of over 21 websites that I have in this category, and trust me, this popcash I'm even showing you is not even as huge as the ones in that 21 categories, and that's why I told you have to pay attention to the end of this video where you have access to this other 21 websites. So now let's head over to popcash.net. Now, this is popcash.net, and it's a pop under network website. You can see they have worldwide coverage, guarantee result, and tailored support. Now, the beauty of it is that you can start advertising on this platform with as little as $5. Yes. And with $5, you can get tons of traffic. Why am I saying this? Traffic costs pennies on this website compared to Facebook. Imagine on Facebook now, let's say an average Facebook click costs 0.01 per click. In fact, if you are getting this, then you are a monster, like you are a badass. So let's say you are spending $10 on adverts. How many visitors will you get? Let's use a calculator so you understand the importance of using this new traffic method I'm about to show you. So let's say $10 divided by 0.01. You're getting 1,000 visitors, right? And that is good. And remember, the higher the traffic you're getting to your websites, the more money you're going to make, the more sales you get. Traffic is the lifeblood of your internet business. Without traffic, you are in no business. So now, this is Facebook, for example. Now, let's say you are using any of this traffic source. Number one, they charge you per view. They don't charge you per click. That is, they charge you each time someone views your website. So in that case, and they charge for as low as 0.0001. Some is 0.0001. So let's say they're charging the 0.001 per view, and you're spending just $10. Now, what would that give us? Let's go back to our calculator. That's 10,000 traffic. Now, imagine you're getting just 5 sales from this 1,000 traffic. It means you'll be getting like 50 sales here. So you can see why I say you are going to 10x your results, because whatever you are getting with Facebook, you get 10 times of that result using this secret traffic source, because you are getting traffic at a very cheap rate. Now, before I move on, how many of you will use this new traffic system in your business? Because there's no point learning all these things, and at the end of the day, you're not going to make use of this traffic system. Now, let me show you how to create an advert in few minutes using one of this traffic source called popcash.net. And like I told you, popcash.net is even just one of the minority of the website I use. The main website I use are part of the 21, which I'm going to show you. And one of them is 5 times bigger than Google in terms of traffic. And I'm going to show you the stats as well. So now, this is a campaign I ran on weight loss with just $5. And as you can see, with $5, I was able to get 5,000 visitors to my website. 5,000 visitors to my website. You can see the interval between May 1 to July 31st. So now, this is the adverts. And this is the site I was directing them to. The reason why it's not showing conversion is because, you know, I'm targeting Nigeria. They are not paying upfront. And if you look at the page where I'm advertising, where is it? This page, the form is there as well. So there's no way to track the conversion there. But that's the number of traffic I was able to generate with $5. As you can see, this is the budget, $5. And my budget is like $1 per day. You can see the countries I target, Nigeria. So how do you create this type of advert? It's very simple. Just go to you log into PopCash, then you come to campaign. So you come to campaign, then you click on create campaign. You click on create campaign, it will bring you to this page. So you have to give your campaign a name. It can be any name that reflects what you're trying to advertise. If I'm advertising, let's say, hair growth oil, I say hair growth oil ad, whatever it is. Then the next thing, landing page. The landing page is the website you're trying to advertise. So this website shows up anytime you're advertising. It shows up to your customers. If you're targeting based on keywords or you're targeting based on geographical area, it's going to show up whenever that parameters is being triggered. So now let's enter the landing page. I was just saying, Nigeria. That's the name of my website. The next thing is the budget. How much you want to spend on the ads. The minimum you can spend here is like $5. So I can say, let's say $10. Then daily budget, that is how much you want to spend per day. So I can say $2. Then we'll move to the next thing, the bidding. How much do you want to spend per view? So I can put 0.003. Can you see that? So now, the next thing they are going to ask you, like I told you, most of the products you cannot advertise on Facebook. Even digital products and services like gambling that you cannot advertise on Facebook legally, that you have to go through the back door. This kind of website accepts it without condemnation at all. Look at this. This is adults. So they're asking you that, does your website contain adult products or adults information? If yes, you click yes. If no, you click no. If it has to do with gambling as well, the same thing. If it's a software or it contains sound, you select any of those things. And once you're done, you can see after approval, what do you want them to do? Is it to start the campaign or pause the campaign? Just leave it as start campaign. From there, we move to campaign targeting, which is very, very simple. You can see the countries. Do you want to target all the country? Of course, no. You're targeting Nigeria. So you click on selected countries. Then you type your country, which is Nigeria. Can you see Nigeria? Then you click the green button. Now, the other 21 websites which I'll be showing you, they also follow the same process. Now the design may be different from one website to another, but they have the same process. So just get familiar with one, and with that you can use other websites as well. So you select Nigeria. You're targeting Nigeria, then the carriers. Just select all network, either mobile or wireless. Select all. Then the category. You can select the categories you want to target for your adverts. Since it's under hair loss, I can select diet and fitness. Can you see that? I can select health. Can you see? So I can select men, I can select women. So once I'm done, I can also select, okay, I think that's good. Then once you select, then you just click on this green button again. Select women, men, health, diet and fitness. So I think I'm good. Then once you're done with that, the next thing is go to devices, target all devices. You don't need to separate device. Yes, you want to target all the devices. Then the operating system, all operating system, browser, all browser, language. Let's leave it at all languages as well. And once you're done, you just click on create campaign. Now once you create campaign, automatically your campaign will be created. And once your campaign has been approved, the approval doesn't take time at all. Your ad will start running and you start getting tons of traffic. So with a very little amount, you can start getting tons of traffic to your website. So by now, I'm sure you know how to create your PPV campaign from this traffic source called popcash.net. And like I told you, this is just one of the major websites you'll be using. So right now, how many of you will be using this new traffic system in your business? I want to be sure that a lot of you will be using it, and trust me, you are going to see the results when you start using it, because your ad purchasing power will be very, very high. Like you can purchase more ads and you will be spending little money on it. So now, I've shown you the 4 steps that you need to take in order to dominate your e-commerce business. Now, the last part is the rinse and repeat. Now, for you to keep making money, you have to keep repeating step 1 to 4. That's how you generate income every single month. You can't just sell out the whole product today and spend the whole money and expect to make money from one imaginary business the next month. You don't spend your money, your business money. You have to keep reinvesting the money back into the business. Reinvest part of the profit as well, and that's how you scale up your business and grow. So now you have one of these 3 choices. You can choose to do this the old way, the natural way, but the limiting way nonetheless. I call this the maintaining the status quo. That is, you can always choose to try to struggle to advertise your products on Facebook and keep getting banned and keep praying to God that, oh, I pray my adverts keep true, and be at the mercy of Facebook hammer. It's a choice. The second choice is you can do nothing. Like you're not sure of how that's going to help you, but it's a choice. Because if you don't do anything, I don't know how you want to make money or make headway with your e-commerce business. Why the third option is you can actually use what I just showed you now. Not think about it, not just say, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but actually take this thing out in real world and make it show up when it counts. Which of these 3 options can you see yourself doing? Okay, I wish you would go for the third option, like actually use what I just showed you now and see the results you're going to get from it. So the recap of everything is to choose a millionaire maker product. Once you choose a millionaire maker product, you create a secret page, which is the advertorial page, create your e-com funnel page, run adverts using any of these high traffic sources to your website and make sales. It's as simple as that. So you can see how this could save you a lot of time and money, right? And saving you a bunch of time and money that would make huge impacts on your life. So what I just showed you, which we agreed is valuable, both in the time and the money department, are you going to waste it, or you're actually going to commit to me, yourself and the whole world, to use this? So the ball is in your court.